KPC once again inside the zone, taking the draw, and Northport Huntington looking to exit out here. As this one misses the receiving attempt of number 86, Kraft, as KPC tries to push out of the neutral zone and back into Northport's territory. Brian gets there and eludes his man, who's trying to fight him off from the puck. Almost a steal right there by Sanders, but KPC able to recover for a moment. Hard hit right there, laid on number 13, Parator. He stays up on his feet. Meanwhile, at the other end, in the corner, it's Brecklin trying to display some deception right there as one of the other Northport players went down in a heap, and this will buy the Tigers another line change. Bad giveaway right there by Motherway. Arguilla was tripped up, but play continues. We skate 5 aside. Here's Patelli trying to kick it onto his backhand. Instead, it's taken away by Amelia. Amelia tried to center it on the backhand try right there. No one was home to jam it in. As the physicality continues to go on inside the zone, Corey Geidish plays it a little dangerously on the stick of that man Brecklin, and this one is fired off the boards. Pinballing all over the place. Amelia almost stole it away from Meyer, who had trouble exiting the zone with the puck on his stick. And same as Geidish as he tried to touch it forward, but it slipped off his stick, and this will give KPC a chance to protect. But here comes Carmine Patelli, lethal as he always is when he's out on the ice. Here he comes, Patelli tried to squeeze one by Fuderman to no avail. He'll get another crack at it. Patelli chased at the top. He sends it across, and here's another try in front. Hansen positioned beautifully, but couldn't jam it home. This one is wrapped around. Tightrope in the blue line was Meyer, but he couldn't keep it onside, and we'll have a draw just outside the blue line. Carmine Patelli, Blake Hansen, always on the ice right there, alongside each other. This is Mackholtz. Trying to race after he does. Couldn't touch it back on his forehand as Hansen scrambles and he tries to crowd on his stick, but he was bumped off by Abazis. Mackholtz eluded right there by Cetera as now Hansen tries to recover down low. Almost got the centering feed to go to Patelli as Patelli gets it back on his skate, tries to execute on the forehand, but that opportunity misses for Northport as this is Meyer having to race back to get it. He'll observe, try to send it far ahead, but it's intercepted by Siegler. And now the Knights will try to regroup here. Berhalter trying to get past the big man Meyer. This one chopped all over the place, resulting in a chance for Northport to break out here. Carmine Patelli with a wrister, and I don't know if that got a piece of the bar or a piece of the pad blocker in this case of Fuderman. Back the other way, praying. Beautiful play in front, and Aiden Donnelly shuts the door on the Knights. Or so I thought. That could have went wide. We'll take a look at the replay when we get a chance, as this one is pushed forward, and the Knights will try to navigate it back in their own possession. Praying with a shot, screaming wide of the cage. Another try at the side of the net. The Knights still looking for ways to capitalize against the heavy netminder for the Tigers. As this is Captain Jack handling business again for the Tigers. Brecklin with a long distance sauce played carefully off the pad of Fuderman as the Knights take it back from the Tigers, and they'll try to go back in the zone as they will, as this is Cobella leading the charge for KPC before he gets it taken away by Brecklin, and the Tigers will look to respond the other way. Counterattack brewing for Northport as Motherway almost was able to touch one home right there, but that slipped off his stick. This one pinballs back off the boards. And right in front of us as players begin to converge is now the Knights. A chance right there, nullified by a good defensive play by the Tigers. As this is Brecklin again, observing the situation. Nothing to score. Numerous chances The goalies have been on top of all of them thus far. Couldn't be cleared out. Here's Abazis trying to hurry it back in front, and Cobello trying to do the same to no avail. Kraft trying to swing it out of the zone, and it heads him other way, but he couldn't do that. KPC remains inside the Tigers' territory, as this is Argilla hounding away at the puck and behind the goal. KPC trying to make more magic happen, but Brecklin puts a stop to that, courtesy of this icing. Face-off draw right there, as that was Tincher trying to advance off the left dot. Still at it, and here he'll get another crack. Tincher from the slot fires one wide off the boards. Cetera couldn't jam it home right there on the rebound as Donnelly makes the second stop. Parator lined up at the right point. To the left of him, it's Weir. Taking this one back on his stick, number 24 for the Tigers, Robert Gibbs. Now Patelli trying to cruise back into the zone, but the Knights were having none of number 11's skills right there, as this is Weir again trying to touch it forward. Patelli stepping on him. Patelli trying to regather it. There's a chance denied right there off the stick of number 2, Vaughn Martin. As Brandon Fruderman denies another chance against the Tigers. Tincher delayed for a moment as he was looking for someone to spring ahead. That was Parator. Small man, but possesses a lot of size in his game. Long Island Rebels products will go for a line change. Meanwhile, this is Martin getting back on it. Martin trying to skate on Harns, firing a drive, and a save made again right there by Fruderman. Abazis avoids laying out the body check right there, as this is again Tincher trying to get past Telly, and play is stopped. Another draw will commence right here, just in front of the KPC zone, as you have a battle erupting between two of the opponents, Argilla, Michael Meyer. Pardon me, that was Derek Mackholtz, who has the propensity to be aggressive when he's out on the ice. Taking it back again is the Knights. Went ahead, but couldn't be poked forward, as this is Hansen on the steal. Big man Blake Hansen trying to steal it away right there as he was forging to the goal. Good job by the Knights to negate that chance. Here's Abazis. Abazis with a dangle attempt. That wouldn't go. And the Tigers right back in the zone. The race is on, and Matt Colts will not get there before icing is called. Just about 6 minutes left to be played here in the first. Nothing to score. Another draw right there, won by the Knights, as they try to crash in towards the goal. It's kept alive at the point by Abazis. Feathered down low. So it was Prang trying to get a hold of it on his stick, and he'll have to skate back and back check before number 90, Brecklin, can do anything about that, as he shoots that one wide of the cage. Tigers waiting to erupt here. Hansen delays, feathers one back to the point, as this one almost handled Bagley right there by Kors. There's another try, and that one run off the iron, off the stick of Hansen. Another attempt from the rebound by Mackholtz is swallowed up by Fuderman. So 2 close calls right there for the KPC netminder. He escapes from any damage as the score remains tied at 0. Telly went to back Kraft on the immediate trigger pull, gloved by Fuderman. Kraft another chance, but that one misses wide. May have gotten a piece of one of the KPC Knights stick on Roots, which is why it negated the chance. Another try, score! Right on cue, Carmine Patelli fires it home to give the Tigers the 1-0 cushion. Lucky number 13 for number 11. The Tigers lead this one late in the first. And Patelli heading to the bench. Right after the goal he just scored for William Sanders. Sanders able to win it back to Kraft. And that one almost ended in disaster right there on the mishandle by Kraft as this one is floated back in. Pushed aside right there by Donnelly. And a whistle blown. We remain 5 aside, no penalty called. Tinshirt on the draw against the other number 11. The lone goal recipient of this contest so far is Parator. Fires a shot and it got a piece of Meyer's stick heading towards the goal. Another chance from the point. Satera position in front, trying to jam it home. Another try off the stick of Berhalter, denied again by Donnelly. KPC showing some fight right there after letting up the goal to Patelli. They come right back inside the Tiger zone, putting them on notice. Letting them know, we're here, we're not going to back down from this challenge. As Tinshirt takes the draw again, and he'll try to advance right there. Gantz tangled up with Tinshirt as this one is wrapped around right there, but not fully out of the zone. It does get pushed out right there by Martin, and then further out by number 8, Gaidish. Chasing it back will be number 17, Tinshirt. It's a collision right there. Pardon me, that was Patrick Siegler. This is Brent Tinshirt. Nifty play right there. Front score! Deception at its finest. Brent Tinshirt sets up a beauty, and it's finished off by Christopher Satera to make it a 1-1 game. What I tell you, this team, they've got guts, especially when they go up against heavy-powered opponents like Northport Huntington. 1-1 the score. So we have a small delay right here. Michael Myers sent off the ice by the linesman for some odd reason. Number 93 was sent off the ice and back to the Knights bench. And it's because of the masks. The new mandates backed by New York State, which was recently implemented not too long ago. Patelli racing in for two. Save made by Brandon Booterman to shut down number 11. Another try on the rebound, and this one missed the deflecting attempt of number 16, Mackholtz. Patelli just inches away from grabbing goal number 14 this season as the Knights trying to hound it back in their possession. All right, Gilla not able to stay on side right there. Three and a half to go in the opening frame. 1-1 the score. One goal by Patelli, one goal by Cetera. Who will get the tiebreaker? Or will there be one? Heading to the second as that one was fended off right there by Donnelly. Another try, another save by Donnelly, and he'll cover up. One is one to the side. Cobella couldn't get to it, though, as this results in a chance breaking out here for the Tigers once again. Michael Meyer, defense to offense, fires one off the iron. Rebound from a long distance. Patelli couldn't get that one to go. Parator will push this one out safely, and icing waved off as Donnelly elects to play it. And that almost became a costly mistake, but because Argilla couldn't handle that feed, it leads to this opportunity breaking out here for the Tigers. Score! Derek Mackholtz! And just like that, the Tigers are back in front, 2-1. And the junior Islander product, Carmine Patelli, has a 2-point night on that assist right there to the Long Island Royals product, Derek Mackholtz. 2-1 the score. Sanders tied up on the draw there, and he'll try to advance ahead as KPC will attempt to answer back as they did the last time. Northport still at it right there as that one almost went for the Tigers. Here's Brecklin switching positions, offense, defense to offense, almost stuffed it home right there. And this results in a turnover and KPC pushing back in the zone. Weir dangling to the goal, or Tincher in this case, number 11, not number 71. That one was denied by Donnelly as Amelia continues to battle down low before it was stolen away by the Long Island Royals product, Long Island Rebels products, Eric Kraft. Kieran Motherway stumbles as he tried to push his man off the puck. Actually took a spill on his own inadvertently into the end boards. He's up fine as the Tigers take the opportunity to bring out new reinforcements in the closing stages of this opening period. Long feed attempt intercepted by Patelli. And that chance by number 11 was blocked in front. Meyer back to get it. Patelli with another crack at it. Head full of steam past Tinchert. Here comes Patelli raging with speed down the wing. He'll take it on an adventure. And this results in Cetera trying to exit out of the zone. In front, Motherway was charging to the goal, but an aggressive feed by Patelli couldn't reach number 19. And this results in Berhalter pushing the other way. The other number 19 with a quick trigger pull, and it deflects off the paddle of Donnelly's stick and into the mesh. Under a minute left to play here in the first. Worth noting, Michael Meyer back on the ice as he had to adjust his equipment by grabbing a mask. Chance in front, denied right there. Patelli trying to advance the other way. Meyer back at it, fights off the check, fires a shot, almost connecting. Tidshirts couldn't get there in time as was Jack Brecklin hot off the bench. But he pushes this one too far into the zone as one of his teammates went off sides. You never know who you're going to run into if you're a KPC Knight. It's one thing about this Northport team. A lot of talented players. Tinshirt seemed like he had an easy break, and then hot off the bench and back in play came number 90 in a moment's notice to stop KPC from advancing further, as this is Brecklin with it. Sending this one ahead as Meyer controls it, feeds it. Patelli able to reach in on that shot, he scores! Deuces are wild for Patelli, and it's 3-1. An absolute laser off the stick of number 11, and his goal total accumulates to now 14. It's a trifecta of points for number 11 here tonight. Hansen, and here's Patelli looking for the hat trick to end the first, and he skyrockets it into the mesh. As the buzzer sounds, we go to the second with the Tigers up 3-1. Better. There may be a new alpha cap by the time this one is over, as Patelli is breathing down Hansen's back on the scoring race for the most on this Tigers squad. Still, Hansen has the advantage over number 11 with 19 goals compared to Patelli's 14. A hat trick could make it 15 total for Patelli this season. Only time will tell whether that will happen in this game or the next one, as it should be an interesting scoring race between those two teammates for the rest of the season and on. Brecklin having trouble with that one, as now Meyer had to step in there on Brecklin's behalf to get it out of harm's way. Kept alive by the Knights as this one is fired wide. Titcher had the big assist on the goal by Satera back in the first. As Brecklin and Titcher, the two captains, jousting away at each other in the corner. And meanwhile, the Tigers advance back in the zone. Hansen trying to corral it on his stick, gets it onto the stick of Patelli. Patelli controlling it, trying to stash it down low to Hansen as he was tussled right there by number 11 Tincher. Patelli button hooks away from Siegler. Patelli with a tough angle try right there, denied by Fuderman. Brecklin stepping in there. Here's Brecklin. Captain Jack tried to dangle his way to a goal here. Here's Brecklin. Centering try in front. Mackholt's going to handle that feed as he had pressure coming from behind from one of the Knights players. Now everyone begins to converge in the left corner. Tincher trying to protect. Instead, it's a giveaway as Brecklin fires that one off the pad of Fuderman. Mackholtz stashes it out to the stick of Sanders, who almost centers it in front. Hansen was tied up, so he couldn't get a stick on it. Meyer with another try from deep, and that one hit off the glass and wide. Another try again, pinballing a front off a bunch of sticks. Hansen was the last one to get a piece of it, but couldn't catch in on the opportunity, as this one is floated back down the other ice for icing. Sanders trying to advance on the draw right there as KPC floats it out of the zone where Northport will receive it and try to push back in. This one almost pinball back onto Argila's stick. And the whistle is blown again, offsides. Core again trying to get a hold of that. This is Sanders. Now Motherway trying to steer it in front. Sanders again couldn't get that on his forehand. He was tied up in front by one of the Knights. And here come the Knights looking to respond the other way. Berhalter, or pardon me, number 93, one of the JV call-ups. Had trouble mishandling that feed as this is the Knights again. Putting pressure on the Tigers in their own zone. We are at the point. Fires through traffic. And that one may have gotten a piece of the glove hands of Donnelly. It's Argila. Gets pressured right there by the stick of Patelli. KPC keeping it alive as this one skips towards the goal. Krang trips up his opponent. Play continues. Another try in front as that was fired inadvertently into the KPC bench by Sabaglia. Telly on the ice, ready to take the draw against Cobello. In the Tiger zone, it's won by the Knights as the Tigers look to push out safely. Pinballed in front, but cut off right there by number 90 Brecklin. This one is touched onto the stick of Patelli, who will force ahead past everyone. Patelli for the hat trick, and he floated it over the bar. Inches away from completing the hat trick right there by number 11 as Amelia tries to respond on that misfire by number 11. Players converging in front of the bench right there as the play was blown for offsides. Pair of number 11s taking the draw right there for their respective schools. As this is Tara trying to get it at it again. As this is now Northport coming up with it. Patelli will try to skate past everyone, but to no avail as KPC pushes it back in the Tiger zone. Misfeed right there, couldn't go. That was a misfeed by the Tigers, and it results in a chance here for Berhalter, but he couldn't get the puck to elevate all that shot attempt. Ziegler, another try from deep, and this one misses the deflecting attempt of Satera, who came inside Donnelly's area in a hurry. Another try, save made by Donnelly, rebounds, and Donnelly makes back-to-back stops as Jack Brecklin shoves the captain Satera into the net, and it came off its moorings in the process. And Donnelly, last month, or earlier this season in this case, against Smithtown Hawk, he posted big shutouts in which the Tigers were victorious 3-0. That night, Patelli scored a goal, so did Hansen, so did Kieran Motherway, as this is again Brecklin trying to advance ahead, and he was plowed right there in between the stanchion and the glass that separates the penalty boxes. As he's ailing in pain getting to the bench. And he'll be attended to right there as the physicality begins to ramp up as Hansen tried to throw a hit behind the goal. Berhalter tried to push out here. Again, the Knights still trying to claw their way back in this one. And now it's Hansen looking to erupt the other way. Blake Hansen, not a strong shot right there as that one went wide. Berhalter tried to send it deep, but it inadvertently hit off the linesman. And now Mackholtz, can he get there before Fuderman? And that could have ended in a disaster right there. Luckily, no one harmed in that sequence. Back the other way, Peter Brazzi's leveled by Michael Meyer. And you can't do that. Penalty against number 5. So a 2-minute roughing penalty to the alternate captain of the Tigers. The referees discussing this further. The confirmed call is a 2-minute minor to number 5. We'll wait if there's an extra 10 added to this. Power play for the first time tonight for the Knights. Tinchert controlling it outside of the left dot. Surveying, gets it across to his intended target, Abazis. Abazis, Tinchert trying to erupt as this one floated in there, but no one was able to put it home. Kept alive in the zone by the Knights. Another try in front, stopped right there by Donnelly. Scramble and players converging on the half wall right there. Abazis comes up with it, sends it in front. Lead chance, score! Power play goal, KPC. The Knights cut the lead in half, 3-2. Tick, tack, beauty. Number 93 with the goal. 3-2 the score. Just like that, Kings Park Commack converts on their 6th power play goal this season through 13 games played. Their 6th coming in the 14th of this season. Brecklin Now Meyer. Trying to bank this one ahead to Sanders. Sanders, look out there as that was Berhalter trying to get him off the puck. Satara the other way with some momentum as that one deflected off the pad of Meyer. And now it's Mackholtz, aggressive as he can be. Back in the zone, fires a shot, save made by Buderman, and he'll cover up before anything else. Telly tied up on the draw right there. Able to win it back to Meyer with a quick trigger pull and deflected off a stick and into the mesh. A redo will commence. Two players noticeably missing tonight. One from each side. Team leading goal scorer for the Knights, Mikey Brazel. The heavy hitting number 9, Tyler Paragallo for the Tigers. Telly and Tinshirt ready for another draw right there. KPC able to win that one, but kept alive at the point as that was Brecklin saucing that one to the corner. Hansen almost tried to touch it across to Mackholtz, but a stick in front cut that chance off. Mackholtz again in tight, and Fuderman able to make the next stop right there. Is this There's another opportunity erupting for the Knights. Brecklin shouldered right there in the end boards. Michael Meyer with a dangle. Michael Meyer, that's all he will do right there. As this is Berhalter on the intercept. Couldn't get the trigger pull to go as it couldn't get any elevation on that shot. Another try right there. Satara trying to lean in and get it further to Tinshirt's. And this is Meyer having to dangle around his own teammate Hansen, and he's in the zone. Meyer, but hooking, slamming on the brakes, gets it across, and Patelli couldn't play that one off the boards. Pobello trying to advance the other way as this one is sauced back in the Knights' territory. Parator on the reception, and he'll pull back. Gets it across to Tinshirt. Tinshirt banks this one around the boards, back onto the stick of Parator. Parator aggressively slides it back onto the stick of Tinshirt, and he comes back in the zone with a head full of steam, firing that one across. Pobello trying to center in front. A chance denied right there by Donnelly on Tinshirt. It's a body check attempt by Amelia and couldn't be connected as this is now Tinshirt eluding his opponents, sending it down low. Pobello couldn't get there, so Savaglio trying to answer the call here as he sky hooks this ahead. Patelli on the reception, score! Hat trick, Carmine Patelli, 4-2. Coincidentally, this hockey game is taking place the same night as Monday Night Football. And a Hail Mary that was full of grace, reaching the stick of Patelli as he raced in to get the feed, corral it on his stick, and beats Fuderman for the third goal of his performance in this contest. Number 15 of the year for number 11. 4-2. Northport Huntington remains out in front. Player dumps from behind, dumped behind the play right there. That was Hansen getting up slowly. Pardon me, that was Sanders in this case. It's now KPC trying to execute again. Another chance in front, and that one, you heard the sound of the iron, but no crowd erupting as that one missed. Guidish the other way. Guidish blew a tire right there as he tried to evade pressure. Here comes Martin, and he goes head over heels in a collision with one of the Knights players trying to get a jersey number on that one. That was Peter Abazis. Back the other way, and that chance negated against the Knights. Tin shirts, back to get it. He'll try to protect it from number 11, Patel. Should back further in the Tiger zone where they will reset. This is Meyer, dumping this one ahead off the boards to Patelli. Patelli, he's got Kraft, and Patelli directing traffic, telling Kraft stay on side. As Patelli takes this one on a venture, back to the point. Meyer with a trigger pull, and that one redirected the other way. Kraft just wide of the nets from his knees, no less. From one knee on the ice in this case. Another chance erupting for the Knights. Peter Abazis knocked off the puck right there by Meyer. Now it's Weir. That pressure coming from the stick yet again from Patelli. KPC will fire it back in. Donnelly electing not to play it, but there won't be any icing. Go and take it back before saucing it back in. Amelia will try to chase it down from his opponent. Patelli tried to stash it on the stick of his intended target, Myers. KPC remains in control of it, keeping the Tigers at bay for a moment. Patelli. He is sent flying into the boards by the captain, Christopher Zatera. And that utters a response from Kieran Motherway. Play continues as the physicality ramps up. Carmine Patelli back on his feet, dangling. Patelli, Motherway in the trailer, firing. Save made by eventful Knights for number 11. 3 goals and assist, and he gets helicoptered by the KPC captain. .224 to go in the second. 4-2 the score. Arguilla trying to get it onto the stick of Prang, but Brecklin cuts that chance off. In come the Tigers again. Look out! I thought that one was going to be heading towards the stands. It remained in play with a whistle blown anyway. Icing the call. Jack Brecklin hounded right there in the corner by one of the Knights players. KPC remains in the zone. Prang trying to dish it on the batters. Mackholtz sidestepped the hits, and it seemed like he was going to allow Hansen to deliver the finisher, but Hansen delayed as well. Miscommunication right there for the Tigers. Brecklin the other way on the second attempt, or redemption in this case. He was stopped. Heavy hit right there by Blake Hansen against Eric Mackholtz, showing his physicality against Siegler. Out of the zone it goes. Patelli will track it down. Patelli for 4, slamming on the brakes. Can he get it home? Booterman keeps it from going past. Close was that from being number 4. That close. It did not go in. This game remains 4-2. Patelli will take the next draw here. Remaining on the ice in pursuit of the ball on the corner boards. Patelli hounded right there by Amelia, trying to get it back on his stick. Amelia able to get it onto the stick of Cobell, and he's rushed into the glass right there by Gaidish. as Core had to button hook away from the pressure, and now Northport Huntington settling things down. Vaughn Martin sidestepping the hit attempt by Weir, as this one is wrapped around again. Patelli on the reception, trying to hold it on his stick. Meyer keeping it alive. He collides with Amelia just in front of the Tigers bench. Meyer, 5 seconds to go. Fires a shot, and this one may have gotten a piece of Guidish. As the buzzer sounds, we'll go to the third to see how this one ends. Two of the big boys having a conversation before these next 15 minutes of battle begin. Satera and Hansen in front of us. Tint shirts, Patelli to kick the third period off. Not without a slight delay right there. Here we go. Tint shirts. And an immediate whistle. Offsetting penalties against Berhalter and Mackholtz. Head coach it's cold in here, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I'll say. Tint shirts trying to float it across right there. Satera, aggressive feed back to Tint shirt, and Tint shirt will have to send it deep in the zone. Feathered ahead. Couldn't be received well by Kraft, and it results in a turnover, but Abazi's couldn't get it ahead onto the stick of Tint shirts. Here's Savaglio. Robert Savaglio drops it to Patelli. Back to Savaglio. In front, Patelli couldn't finish the job, and Footer may have made the stop right there. Hard to tell, down by 2. Savaglio able to evade pressure, and he will skate it ahead. Robert Savaglio. Curl and drag, dangle to the goal! And he couldn't finish right there. Almost a beautiful executed goal right there by number 13, but to no avail. Offside's called. And Brent Tinchard is not happy. Time to play double duty, folks. As my director heads out for a moment, I'll be running the board. And Argula trying to touch it back onto the stick of Prang. Prang handling business in the left circle. Prang on the backhand try, deflected off a stick and into the mesh. fix the clock too, because that's also important when it comes to running the board here. Frank trying to control the other way and push back in the zone. Amelia, as the head official, takes a stumble. Going head over heels. He's shaken up, but he gesticulates the okay sign as this one is knocked out of play. Serves up, bro, he says. With a 12:38 to go. Here's Gantz back to get it. Tincher tied up on the draw right there with Patelli. This is Meyer exiting out of the zone, trying to float it on the backhand with Mackoltz switching gears, trying to turn up the Jets and get past Weir for the loose puck. Stashed behind the goals. Now Parator will get on top of it. Try to send it out of the zone, but the Tigers keep it alive. Wraparound try right there by Patelli, couldn't go. KPC looking to respond the other way. Chris Cetera muscles off the pressure. He's got Berholt as the Tigers mishandle the clearing attempt. Gantz throws the big body against Cetera. Play remains 5-side. Mackoltz. Now Hansen the other way with Patelli. Hansen scores! Taking care of business every day. Blake Hansen, 5-2. The 20th goal of the year for number 57. The most out of all the players in the Suffolk County division. Its points total accumulates to 27, no longer tied alongside with St. Anthony's Brady Monteleone, and one away from tying for the most, which is held currently by West Islip's Joseph Souza. Thrown in front, another chance. Aiden Donnelly scrambling, making a flurry of saves, and he gets a cheer. Recklin, but hooking away from Krang. He couldn't get it out of the zone. Someone loses. Meanwhile, Conference along the half wall right there. Out comes Sabaglio. He tried to show some deception by banking it off the boards. To Patelli as this one's flipped ahead. Right on cue, Patelli. He came close to a fourth back in the second period. What will he do here? He sends it back to the point. Another shot through traffic, gloved carefully by Fuderman. Telly off the draw with a quick drive that wouldn't go. Went over the nets as this is now Berhalter stashing it onto the stick of Parator, who leads it further. And Core will have to try to get it back to it before Tincher can. KPC challenging the Tigers in their zone with time winding down here in the third. Berhalter on the nifty feed by his teammate, wouldn't go. Now Mackholtz the other way. Derek Mackholtz trying to knife it in front to someone, but no one was home. Tinchert. No look feed right there to Berhalter. Berhalter able to corral it on his stick, but couldn't get the shot to go. Hansen couldn't advance forward, kept in the zone by the Knights. Meyer again. Ahead to Patelli. Patelli. Backhand try, stopped right there by Fuderman. Meyer keeping it alive off his body for a moment. KPC now controls it. Sauced across to Cobella by Tinchert. And Cobella leads it further, but it's played carefully. And electing to cover it up was Donnelly. Off the draw, Bazzi's couldn't stuff it home right there. Donnelly made the stop again. Here's Kraft the other way. Eric Kraft dangles around Siegler, and he just misses the finisher on the forehand. Kraft again. Kept alive in the zone. Siegler bumped off the puck right there by Kraft. Kraft delays. Kraft backpedaling. Gets it back to the point. Recklin saucing it wide of the cage. And the Knights looking to recollect it as this one steered out of the zone. Misses the stick of Hanrahan as Recklin controls it and sends it back onto the stick of Savaglio, who hurries this one ahead but misses his intended target, Sanders. Picked off right there by Kraft. Kraft dips the shoulder. Kraft behind the goal. Kraft couldn't center it in front. Other way, his intended target was impeded by the pressure by the Knights. Recklin stands up against Abazis. Another chance. No one home on the reception for the Tigers. Patelli looks like he was going to pick off and go the other way, but offsides is called. Sent down into the corner of the Knight zone. Patelli fires that one wide of the cage. And this attempt by Meyer leads to a giveaway and a chance for the Knights. Michael Meyer flattens his opponent. Play continues, back the other way. Carmine Patelli for 4, and he just missed again. Hansen in front, couldn't stuff it home. Fuderman made the stop. Tinchert Tin shirts pushing the other way. Tin shirts in front. Berhalter scores! And once again, Brent Tinshirts, with his playmaking abilities, sets up a beauty for the Knights. And it's 5-3. Much needed goal for the Knights to fight their way back in this one. And in a few moments, Dwayne Kilmer will be calling the audible and bringing in Fuderman for the extra attacker. But that won't happen just right now, as there's still about 6 minutes to be played in this contest. This one fired wide of Fuderman again. Patelli, front, and Patelli again, trying to corral it on his stick, sends it back to the point. Savaglio returns the feed to Patelli. Patelli hooks away from Ziegler. Chance in front, back to the point. Brecklin in the trailer, that one was fended off the blocker of Fuderman. Bazis sauces this one safely out of the zone. Northport resets. Brecklin takes this one on a journey around the goal, back to the top, in the slot, Brecklin, and that one stuns Fuderman, but he did not go down from that one. Final 5 minutes of play. KPC looks to pull off the impossible and take down the Northport Huntington Tigers, standing at an undefeated record of 12-0-1, as that's Hansen trying to slip it by the shoulder of Fuderman to no avail. Meyer in the trailer fires an aggressive shot that misses the knob of the stick of Fuderman. Down low, Hansen trying to bring it back to the point. Mackholtz pressured at the top. In trouble is the Knights, able to hound down the Tigers successfully. Now all that remains is whether or not they will execute big these last remaining 4 minutes. Parator sends this one ahead, couldn't be handled cleanly by Prang. It results turnover, and controlling this one on the stick is Kraft. Motherway now. Kieran Motherway fires that shot, may have gotten a piece of Fuderman off the glass. Everyone converging along the half wall again. Who comes up with it? It's the Knights. Pushed out of the zone. Motherway banks this one off the boards, but back into the possession of the Knights. So Melia drops this one down low. The Knights again trying to come up with that one. Kept alive by KPC. Another chance. Wouldn't go for the Knights. Redemption try for Weirs. This one skips off the paddle of the stick of Donnelly. And 2 players go steamrolling to the ice. The battle continues inside the zone between Mackholtz and Argilla, as this one is dumped down for icing. Telly On the draw, Savaglio receives the winning draw right there. Quickly, the Knights coming up with it. Tincher gloved down in a hurry by Donnelly. Thrown in front and able to make the stop was Donnelly again, as Abazi's couldn't push that one further. Hansen out of the zone. He collides with Siegler. Icing called. Two and a half to go. Pair of number 11s battling off the draw right there. As Brecklin pushes this one out of the zone. Here comes Hansen. Blake Hansen with Patelli. Hansen across. Patelli. Can he corral it on his forehands? No, he cannot. The mission for 4. Not going Patelli's way, as Fuderman comes big on that stop once again. Savaglio, as this one is launched over the cage. Mackholtz trying to control it back on his stick. Here's Patelli back in the picture. Patelli, center in front. Mackholtz missed. Patelli back with it again, trying to evade pressure being provided right there by the Knights' Parator. Patelli, tightrope in the blue line, gets it onto the stick of Meyer. Meyer with another trigger pull chance in front. Fuderman was down. I don't know if he made the stop on that one, as the Tigers couldn't convert on that crazy sequence. Under 2 minutes left to play. Berhalter tangled up with Mackholtz. Brecklin steers this one back in the Knights zone. KPC running out of time to get 2 on the board or more. Rings around again, and Mackholtz will step in there to take that feed. Able to get it in front, as that one almost slipped through. Another try at the point. Savaglio fends it off right there again by Fuderman. Back at the point again. Savaglio trying to lean in and touch that one alive in the zone. This one's pushed out of the zone. KPC. Another chance. Fends it off the paddle of the stick of Donnelly. As we reach the final 50 seconds of play. Reminiscent of their first game this season. And only time will tell if the net goes empty, as this is again Donnelly. May have gotten a piece of that one in the scramble. The final score of the first meeting between these two teams was 6-3 Northport Huntington. They may not replicate the exact score to today. Northport Huntington is going to escape with another huge victory. Hansen drives his man into the boards. 3 seconds. 1. And it's done. Northport Huntington stays undefeated. 5-3 the final. And only time will tell if these two teams will meet again come playoffs. Lucky 13-0-1. That does it here for the first game. The second game coming up very soon. Smithtown versus Ward Melville right here on LI Sports Network. See you soon, everyone.